You've probably heard that you need to be a math genius to become a programmer. Some people would even say that coding is impossible without mathematics. But here's the twist. What if that's not true? Or at least, what if that's not the full story? Do you really need to master calculus, number theory, differential equation, probability, or statistics? Do you need to solve impossible equation? Or do you need to memorize endless formulas? Or is the basic arithmetic enough? In the next few minutes, I'm going to be breaking it all down for you. No fluff, just the honest truth. So stick around. Alright, so do you need to learn all of this advanced mathematics topic to learn coding? The truth is, for most coding jobs, you need surprisingly little advanced maths. Let me break it down. Coding is more about logic and problem solving than just crunching numbers or studying maths. If you can follow a recipe, if you can solve a puzzle, in fact, if you can organize your wardrobe or your closet, you already have the foundational skills for coding. That being said, there are a few mathematics basics that can make your coding journey smoother. Let's go through them very quickly. Number 1, basic arithmetic. Plus, minus, multiplication, division. Basic arithmetic. Of course, you need to know how to add, you need to know how to subtract, multiply, or divide. Because you will need to calculate things like total average, or maybe if you're building an e-commerce app, you probably need to calculate discount. So you need basic arithmetic at the basic level. Next up, you need logic and Boolean algebra and or not. This is the bread and butter of coding. It's about understanding true and false value, like decision making. Should I wear a jacket today? If it's cold or if it's raining, then yes. Understanding basic decision making like that. In programming, logic helps your code make decisions, like whether a user is logged out or logged in. Without the knowledge of Boolean algebra like this, tasks like writing if-else statements or building algorithms that react to conditions might be a little bit difficult. Next, you probably need to know percentages and ratios. It's super useful for stuff like building responsive web designs. You need percentages, the knowledge of percentages for that. When you are designing a website, you might use percentages to ensure that elements adjust dynamically to different screen sizes. Ratios can also come in very handy when you need to scale objects proportionally. And of course, you need to know basic algebra. X plus 2 equals to 5, solve for x. Yes. You often need to solve simple equations like that to work with variables in your code. For example, if you are calculating price after tax, you would need algebra. You'd also need it to define relationships between variables that stand for mathematical values. So, algebra helps you manipulate and work with mathematical data efficiently. So that's pretty much it for the basic. Notice how I did not mention calculus or trigonometry or stuff like that. We'll walk through those in a bit. But when do you actually need advanced maths in coding? Or is there any point in time where you would actually need advanced maths? Yes, there are actually some fields where advanced maths come into play. Let's quickly go over those. Game development. Here you might need trigonometry to measure angles and vectors for things like projectile motion or camera movement, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. This field, here you might actually be needing maybe linear algebra or calculus or statistics, but you really can learn as you go. And then we have cryptography and security. If you're building secure system, you will dive into number theory and modular arithmetic. And then in data science and analytics, if you are working with big data, you probably will be needing statistics and probability. But here is the key. If you do not take anything from this video, please take away this one thing. This is the key. Even at the point where you need this advanced math, you don't need to learn them upfront. You can start with coding basics, and if your career path requires it, then you can pick up these math skills along the way. But what about scenarios where you want to code without mathematics at all? There are actually some coding projects that you can do, and you might not need any form of maths, or you might not be needing much maths. First, you can build a personal blog. You can use HTML and CSS, a little bit of JavaScript, or you can even choose to not use JavaScript at all. In that case, you might really not need math. Maybe you will need math for a little bit of CSS, but you can still find a way around it. So you might not need math at all, or you might need just a little bit of math to build a personal website or a blog. A to-do list app. You'll be focusing on logic here, like removing and adding tasks. So you might not need so much calculations. An e-commerce website, you'll be needing little mathematics here. So you might be needing that form of maths for an e-commerce website. These are just a few examples. Most beginner projects don't need complex maths. Most beginner projects usually will just require a willingness to learn and a willingness to start. So if mathematics has been holding you back from learning how to code, this is your ultimate sign to stop worrying and start coding. Remember that coding is about solving problems, about breaking problems into smaller steps and solving them bit by bit. It is not about solving impossible equations. So you've got it. And if along the way you ever need more maths for your coding journey, then I can bet you there are so many resources out there that are available to help you, including my channel. So subscribe. And yes, that's about it. I hope you found this video very helpful. Don't forget to hit that button. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to share this video with someone that might find it helpful. Comment down below with your thoughts, your question, or any addition. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.